So you're in a 1v1 and the game's on the line. You see the enemy first and shoot and miss everything. Next round, same exact story. And you think the reason you lost that fight is bad aim. It's not. It's these weird aim habits that you've built over time that screw you before the fight even starts. Most players think aim is just mechanics, flicking, or being good in deathmatch. Wrong. Your habits are killing your shot. So today I'm breaking down 4 significant habits that are ruining your aim in CJX and how to fix them. To start off, if you have any type of movement on your mouse, you're doing yourself a disservice. If you're crouching, proning, or leaning with your mouse, you're literally sabotaging yourself. And this could work for some people, and sure, it's comfortable, maybe even faster for you. But the second you throw movement on your mouse, you add unnecessary tension. Now your mouse isn't just controlling aim, it's multitasking, and that kills your precision. Stop making your mouse do more than it has to. If you don't already, put the movement on your keyboard, keep your aim clean and controlled. Your shots will immediately feel smoother. Another habit that's killing you guys and is annoying to see is spamming ADS and un-ADS. I don't know why you guys do this other than trying to speedrun arthritis. Constantly ADSing and un-ADSing wrecks your crosshair placement and it slows you down. You might see pro players like Shaiko do it because their ADS sense is slower than their hipfire. They're using it to adjust faster. But for the average player, you're just introducing delay and bad timing. Instead, keep your gun up, keep your crosshair where the enemy's head will be, and stop overcomplicating easy fights. Every time you change your sensitivity, you're not doing yourself any favors. One day you're on 5-5, the next you're on 10-10. There's no wonder you can't hit consistent shots. You never give your brain the time to adapt. Now, there are some players who are able to change their sense all the time and it goes unaffected, but these players have great mouse control. If you're not somebody who has good mouse control, then changing your sense often is not helping you. And the reality is most good players don't often change their sense. They master one and they try to stick to it, maybe slightly tweaking things. You're way better off sticking to a decent sense and grinding it out, trying to tweak things very small, rather than drastically changing your sense every single day. The only thing constantly changing it will do is guarantee inconsistency. Now, if you want to guarantee killing people consistently, then you have to hit your shots. And a lot of you guys get jump scared, or you just don't really aim and you start shooting before you're even lined up with the target. This is the #1 cause of whiffing. Siege guns already kick like mules, especially if you're on PC. And if you start shooting while still dragging your crosshair onto the target, you're doubling the amount of work you have to do. That's why half the bullets hit the wall and you draw a picture around the enemy instead of killing them. So the easy solution is pre-aim everything. Doorways, angles, head height. If you're walking around un-ADS, you're basically begging to get smoked. Aim first, shoot second. Simple. But it will save you from 90% of your bad aim and whiffing moments. And you guys have probably heard this last one, but it's often overlooked. If your sense is way too high or too low, you'll never be able to kill enemies consistently. Every single player's sensitivity and preferences are different. Everyone has a different controller, mouse pad, and different setup that has different spaces between it. If your sense is out of whack, you'll never be able to track enemies or hit them in the head properly. So an easy test for you is go into shooting grounds, find moving bots, and track them. If you're under tracking, your sense is too low. If you're overshooting past them, then it's too fast. That said, don't mistake poor mouse control for bad sensitivity. Sometimes it's your fundamentals, not the numbers that you put up. But rule of thumb, if you're way too high, it means you'll be shaky and inaccurate. And if you're too low, it means you'll be sluggish and unable to keep up with fast gunfights. And like I said, this is different for every player, but dial it in, commit, and find what works for you. Your aim isn't ruined because you're just bad. It's ruined because you've let these habits creep into your gameplay. Fix them and suddenly your shots will feel smoother, your flicks will hit, and your tracking will actually keep up with enemies. Siege is actually not an aim game, so don't make it harder for yourself and keep these sloppy fundamentals. So stop making excuses, stop changing your sense every other week, and cut these habits before they bury you in your rank. Master your aim and you'll stop being the player who everybody laughs at for whiffing shots in the group chat. Like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.